Hi guys, it's me again. How will Jack react when he sees the bride's goofy ex-boyfriend? The evil mother-in-law heard the conversation in the house. Simply shocked. Shocked. She thought this was a good opportunity. Opportunity to get out of debt. Tiuhoa is at home now. She was communicating with her first boyfriend using pen and paper. The man took the paper and read it over and over again. He said to Tiuhoa, he knew about her marriage, but he still cannot help but remember. That's why he came here to see her. He had no other intention in coming here this time. He just wanted to know if her husband treated her well. Through the description of Tiuhoa, he also knows Hung is a good person. Now he has nothing to worry about. Let's talk. The man stood up and said goodbye to Xiaohua. What did that man say? Mother-in-law outside the house heard clearly. The mother-in-law learned that the man had left. Mother-in-law rushed into the house. The first moment after entering the house is finger man. Mother-in-law now. To stop men from going. The mother-in-law very smartly closed the door. Mother-in-law doesn't think this is safe enough. Mother-in-law is a thief and ignores the men's obstruction. Lock the door with a lock. Because of this unexpected scene, men are also a little confused. He asked his mother-in-law to open the door and let him out. Mother-in-law did not listen to his explanation. Mother-in-law holding that man's hand, drag him to his daughter-in-law Tiuhoa. Mother-in-law asked man, why did you come here looking for your daughter-in-law? The man told his mother-in-law that he only came to say goodbye. No other purpose. Mother-in-law doesn't believe anything he says. The mother-in-law turned back and accused Tiuhoa of being unruly. Even if Tiuhoa said, there is nothing between her and the man, mother-in-law still not give up. He said to the two of them as he spoke, if you don't want to tell Hung about this, it is not impossible, as long as each person gives the mother-in-law some money. Mother-in-law can only pretend like there is no saw this. Until now, mother-in-law finally revealed her true nature. Mother-in-law has only one purpose. Mother-in-law just wanted to tear them both apart. Tiuhoa, of course, will not give it to herself. The necklace is for her, because this is what his father left her. For men, it is even more impossible. At first, Tiuhoa did nothing, if possible. Then admits that something is going on between him and Tiuhoa, just when her mother-in-law forced and seduced her. When negotiating, Hung went home from work. Car parked on the side of the road, arguing from inside the house. Let Hung realize that something has happened at home. Hung quickly walked up the stairs to the door and knocked. Mother-in-law heard noise outside the house. Mom knows Hung is back. She immediately walked to the door. She took the key in her hand and opened the door. Then she called Hung in quickly. She has something good to show Hung. After seeing the man, Hung asked who he was. Why here? The mother-in-law on the side saw the opportunity and immediately told Hung. This is the man who held Tiuhoa's hand last time. Besides, mother-in-law still added fuel to the fire. The scene of jealousy depicts a man coming to see Tiuhoa. Tiuhoa's love story. Fraud charges against adults. The first man asked Hung not to be impulsive. Then he explained again. Purpose of coming here to find Tiuhoa. After understanding the general situation, Hung invited the man to sit down and spoke slowly. The reason why Hung can be so calm. Because Hung guessed. Maybe Mom is setting a trap for the man and Tiuhoa. The two men sat down. The man still didn't have time to explain. Mom took her cell phone out of her pocket. She found the photos she took last time and told Hung. This is the last time with Tiuhoa, the secret man holding hands. When Hung was looking at his phone, Man explains. At that time, he did not know that Tiu Hoa was married. He also did not hold Tiu Hoa's hand. He just wanted Tiu Hoa to listen to him for a moment. He knows nothing. Someone secretly filmed this incident. Because of this problem, Tiu Hoa told herself a long time ago. So Hung is not surprised. On the contrary, she hates it. Mom used this photo to cause trouble again, in exchange for nothing. Hung directly deleted those photos. Then Hung said to the man. Hung heard Tiu Hoa talk about their story. Hung doesn't care what happened before. Now Hung just wants to talk to that man. Don't come here to see Tiu Hoa again. Tiu Hoa is Hung's wife. Hung can take care of her. Don't worry about her. Men can also understand Hung's meaning. He promised not to appear again. The two are said to be love rivals and are extremely jealous when they meet each other. They all behaved very generously. Before leaving, the two shook hands and said goodbye as friends. Hung even took the initiative to open the door. Get the man out the door. After seeing the man off, Hung asked his mother what happened when she came here to cause trouble again. Mother-in-law keeps causing trouble with this family. Already restless. Mom said to Hung, if you don't come here in person, she will never see this scene again. Words for Mom. Hung did not believe a word his mother said. Hung asked his mother, Ji came to Tiu Hoa again to ask for the gold necklace? Mom explained that she just came to see, and for no other purpose. Tiu Hoa heard her mother-in-law say that. Xiao Hua quickly started to make the move. The affair was exposed. Hung cannot stand it. Hung did not want to hear another word from his mother. Hung asked his mother to leave here quickly. Adult mother's conspiracy exposed. The mother-in-law had no choice but to leave her son's house in despair. Halfway there, the mother-in-law started to worry again. Days and months pass. Mother-in-law's debt repayment date is getting closer and closer. Mother-in-law penniless. Mother-in-law can't think of anywhere to do it. Money to pay creditors. How do you like today's video? Let's wait for the latest episode.